Good day, sir. I am Gino Dalo from Bismarck E3 Delta. So today we will talk about the boiler main equipment. So today's video we will discuss about the four main equipment that which is the superheater, condenser, economizer, and the deaerator. So first we will discuss a superheater. So what is a superheater? So a superheater, it is a device used to convert a saturated steam or with steam or what we call with steam into a superheated steam or what we call a dry steam, in which it is called dry steam because um, it is 100% with no presence of vapor at all that I usually use in our steam system. So that is why the superheater is being installed in our steam system because it allows the saturated steam to flows through the superheater. So this is saturated steam, it flows through the superheater before leaving to the boiler para gali ma-improve gali niya ang energy content sa ato ang steam, and hence the steam plant thermal efficiency, since we allow the increase of or no vapor at all in our steam because we turn it into a superheated steam. So or what we call we turn the steam into dry it internally, so in which the steam outlet temperature ang steam outlet temperature gali sa ato ang superheater must be or will above 500 degrees Celsius. So during the system operation, there is a time nga ato ang superheater tubes gali kay becomes overheat. So to protect the tube from overheating, so it is protected by one or more riser walls. So these are as a result gali. So by this riser walls, so the hot gases passes through these riser walls first, resulting in a lower combustion temperature. So mababaw jud ang superheater tubes ang iyang temperature because of this riser walls. So next we have a condenser. So next is a condenser. So what is a condenser? So as we all know, a condenser is a heat exchanger. So kani siya kay is a device used to remove or release ang mga latent heat from exhaust gases or mga flue gases to condense it back to its liquid condition. And once it is turned back into liquid condition, we return it back into the boiler to reuse it in the operation of our system. So this condenser is like a cool gaseous substance which is the steam that turn back into its liquid condition by the use of that cooling medium. So this cooling medium is like a seawater, fish water, and other cooling medium being introduced in the other topic. So the condenser also have an air ejector being installed para gali ma-prevent ang corrosion, since kaning air ejector remove air and vapor nga nag-emit gali or nag-emitted sa ato ang condensing steam that present in the condenser. So and take note that nga ang atong condensate temperature must be as high as possible kay para gali mas efficient ang heat transfer between sa ato ang condensing vapor and the cooling medium, para gali once gali as high as possible, there is tendency nga ma-minimize gali ang energy loss while maximizing the system efficiency. By this is done if there is an efficient heat transfer. So that is why ang ato ang cooling water being used in the condenser is flow from bottom to top to allow gali natural flow in of our water, which once the water is heated, so it is created as steam or it is boiled up that naturally rise up to the top, and to prevent gali the flow to be interrupt or destroyed, and also it para ma-prevent gali ang flow nga ma-disrupt or destroy. So and also it implies the counter flow principle, in which the hottest steam and the coldest water meet to have an efficient heat transfer. So now we are done with condenser. We are next move on to economizer. So what is an economizer? So economizer also as a heat exchanger that transfer the heat of a flow gases to another, which is the feed water. So it a feed water. So this economizer is installed in the funnel because it recovers the heat from the exhaust gases that goes out or passes through the funnel. So this is the funnel and this is the economizer. So before it going out, so it preheat the boiler feed water. So this is economizer, the flue gases, then it is heat up the feed water. So in order to a lesser fuel consumption and better efficiency of the boiler, since before the feed water going into the boiler, it is being preheat to protect the boiler from a thermal shock. And also take note that the feed water that is being heated in the economizer must be only heated below saturated temperature, because if it is heated above saturation temperature, it will started to boil. So ang ato ang gali once heated gali siya above saturated temperature, it will started to boil na ang ato, which will cause to evaporate, or that will create steam. So this steam that will created that may block or affect the flow of our feed water, which is bad to our system. So next we will talk about the aerator. So what is a deaerator? So deaerator is one of the most important component nga gi-install gali sa ato ang steam system, because it removes the air or mga other non-condensable gases from the feed water by allowing the feed water to flow in a small hole. So na yung mga gagmay nga buho, para gali ang function ng gagmay buho para ma-atomize gali ang water, para once ma-atomize ang water, it is easily be heat up, kay gagmay naman sila na atomize naman by the use of heating it with the steam. So causes the air to superheat once it is being heated up, and it is being released to the air vent going to the atmosphere. So para ma-prevent gali, it goes to the air vent para ma-prevent gali ang air being absorbed back to the water, because if ang air dili ma-remove, it may cause corrosion or may harm our boiler, since kaning air magud kay it contains oxygen and carbon dioxide that may prone to corrosion. So this deaerator, there are two types, the cascade type and the spray type deaerator. So this manggon deaerator kay usually placed 10 meters above the feed water pump para gali mo protect ang ato ang pump against cavitation and steam flushing, because if the aerator placed below, there is a tendency that air will going into the pump causing air bomb, because if we put the aerator below the feed water pump, there is tendency once the air is being heated up, it will going, so natural flow of steam, it will rise up. So once the steam is raised up or the air being raised up, there is tendency that it will go in or it will enter to our feed water pump, that may causes airbound to our system, or that may cause airbound to our feed water pump, which is so the function of it is being above or placed above the 10 meter, or it is placed 10 meter above in order to protect our feed water pump from cavitation.